Okay, so looks like we should be live. Let's go ahead and get our character pulled up really quick. We will switch that over. There we go. Okay. Definitely feels good to be playing some Ashes again. I haven't been able to play for like the past week between like work, Ashes just being down for their regular downtime, and then also freaking my internet just decided to explode. It was super annoying. Okay, so we're just going to uncheck all those. Can't really do them right now unless I can just happen to find some zinc, copper. This was busted. I don't know if it still works or not, or if it's still busted or not. I could try doing some fishing and seeing really fast. This one I am under-leveled for, so that one, screw that right now. We'll do this just so I can check and see if it works. So, what is the plan for today? Well, as of right now, let's run over. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. Let's run over here to the storage clerk because, yeah. So I'm going to pull this up. I paid my dues here recently for my citizenship. They're not due again until the 6th, which is nice. But the issue is to pay your citizenships, you need glint to do that. And put that over there. I used up a fair amount of the glint I had saved up doing it, which kind of sucks. I still have a bright glint, so I have a lot. A bright glint's worth a gold piece. But I'm thinking what we're going to do to begin is we're just going to farm up some glint, and as a added bonus, some levels, I think. Ooh, I could dress. I could chop up an otter now. Let's go see what we can get from an otter's corpse real quick. I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff up there. That way it's all in one thing. As you can see, I've got a lot of random crap in here. Some of this stuff, like these cut rubies, I had a lot of that in the copper fragments. I had a lot of that in the store, but it wasn't selling anymore. So I pulled it all out. Now I don't really know what to do with it, which sucks. Oh, crap. I don't have any wood. Okay, you know what? Scratch that. We're probably not going to mess with the otter at the moment. Let's move you there. Do that. And then that. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we need to get some levels, I think. Well, not levels. I want glint more than I want the levels. The levels will be just an added bonus. But while we're at it, let's check out really quick and see if this quest is still bugged or not. Highway speed. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I haven't got to play in a little bit, so like I'm not used to seeing those pop-ups. That's pretty nifty. There's bonuses now for running on like a road or a highway. I knew they had planned on doing that, so it's really cool to see it's been implemented. It's also winter now, which just looks nuts. A lot's changed in like the week or two it's been since I played. That's crazy. Let's see if I catch a fish. Ooh, let me zoom in. Let's see if it will count towards that quest or not. I caught a fish, and it doesn't. Okay, we're going to stop fishing then. There's no point in doing the fishing right now for that quest. So, let us see. How much money do I have currently? 70 silver, which is fine, but not great. One thing I was wanting to do is get a new mount. Because I love my kitty. This cat's freaking awesome. And it's definitely better than a horse, but they're not the fastest thing. But unfortunately, I don't really want to level up my... Well, so the issue I'm having is that to do mounts, you need to be able to tame them, to hunt them, I guess I should say, and then you need to be able to turn them into a mount. And beast of burden, terror bird. 8, Jesus. Oh, these are stupid expensive. You need to be able to tame them, and then you also need to be able to turn them into a mount or a beast of burden. And the beast of burden part, or I mean, turn them into a beast of burden or a mount is awful in a way because it costs money to do it, and it gets expensive. So I was thinking about buying a new mount, but prices have gone up, it looks like. So now the good mounts are like 4 gold. That is bananas level crazy. So we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Sticking with my cat, I guess. Now, one thing definitely need to do, like I mentioned, is to get some levels and some glint. I think I'm going to try heading here to the Ursing Caves. That is a really good place to level. The only thing I'm kind of hesitant about is the fact that I am playing solo, which just means I have to be extra freaking careful. Otherwise, I will get the snot beat out of me. Oh, well, that's fun. He was nice and glitchy. So we may not actually do anything down here at the Ursing Caves. We'll see. I'm going to have to check and see how I scale to the bears there. Bears usually give really good experience and also glint, but the problem is they hit really hard. And, you know, once again, being solo means that I can get my butt whooped pretty easily if I'm a little overzealous. But we're going to head down here and we're going to find out. Okey-doke. There's a bear. There's a monster skeleton probably. Yep. I do not want him to notice me. Oh, and that's a level 20 bear. I can already tell there's a very real chance we are not going to do well here. May have to go down further south, which is what I've been doing a lot. I can take these Ashen Warriors, though. I don't remember if they give good glint or anything. What is that an Ashen Warrior? It is. Okay. There we go. Okay. I have to try and remember my controls. It's been a second since I played. I feel rusty. Hopefully I don't mess up my rotations and get murderized by this bull man. Yeah. Wait, is he not going to come at me? Oh, nope, he's definitely going to come at me. Holy. All right. Let's see. Let's see how this goes for us. I'm messing up my controls. It's okay. I think we're okay. Wow. That was some real masterful gameplay, let me tell you. He gave me 3 glint, though. That's pretty good. Of course, I sucked so bad I have to sit down already. Yeah, I think they've definitely been doing some... a lot of improvements behind the scenes. One thing you'll notice, though, that they're still struggling with this is, you see how the snow is doing this, like, square pattern? They're still having issues with their shaders and adding snow in like, good ways, so you get this, like, grid pattern going on. But that's, like, a known issue they've been struggling with since they really opened up the alpha. But other than that, yeah, no, I think it looks better. The cool thing about this game is, like, pretty much every time you log into it, it looks better. It's awesome. The amount of work that they're doing for this and the things that they're accomplishing is so impressive. I don't know if I want to mess with these guys. I feel like I'm begging to get my butt kicked right now. But I want the goodies. We need the goodies. So, we're going to take on this dude. Pepper him up a little bit with the bow. Oh, nope. Okay, here we go. And I'm starting to remember my pattern here. How am I doing? Okay. Let's go ahead and hit him with a whirlwind. God, I don't feel too strong compared to this guy. Please die. Thank you. He didn't even give me nothing. Yeah, we're going to go back over here, I think. This is the only problem I even remotely have with the game. Oh, I just noticed there's a compass on the map now. That's cool. Yeah, this is like the only problem I even remotely have with the game is playing solo can be done, but you have to be smart with how you do it. You can't just do what I did and run into an enemy and just stand there and take the abuse. Doesn't work well. I really need to learn how to fight more like a smart person and less like a dummy. But this is just how I do. Okay. I rearranged my desk layout, and now I'm having to get used to where my keyboard is. So for some reason, that has made me forget where buttons are at the same time. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I don't really want to mess with these bull guys, I don't think. I can take them one by one, but there's a lot of them now, too. I don't remember there being this many of them. Holy nonsense. I guess I could fight this crow. I don't really want to fight a crow, but... go ahead and knock him out of the game. There we go. Yeah, alright, well, let's go over this way towards Earthen Caves. I'm going to regret this decision. What is... oh, that's the spring. Yeah. I can already just feel that I'm going to regret this. What level's that bear? A level 15 2-star. Yeah, no. Nope. We aren't doing that. I don't know if this level 7's going to be worth my time, but we'll find out. He might be a little bit too low level to give me anything good. But at least I feel better fighting him than I do the other guys. What did he give me? Around 400 experience points? That's not bad. And he didn't beat the snot out of me like his brethren do. Yeah, we'll fight these guys a little bit, see what we can do about getting some experience and maybe some glint. There's a place further south. Ah, crap, I did not react in time for that. There's a place further south that, nice. That gives a pretty good amount of glint per enemy. I'm thinking I'm going to eventually make my way down there. Nope. Don't want it. Nice. Nice. Okay. The experience. What is... There's so many. Oh my god. They've added so many assholes. Oh. Hold on. Let me kill this guy and then I'll see what you said. I can't multitask. And you're dead. Nice. Let's see. What do you think of the interview and the city trade system? I think it's going to be really interesting. And yeah, I think the mayor is definitely going to be a full-time job. I don't think it's going to be like in some other games where you can like be the mayor and then never have to do anything about it and still hold the title. I think it's going to be a lot of work to do it. But the city-to-city trading thing sounds really interesting. What's going to make it really, really interesting is once they've actually expanded the map out. Because once this game is as big as they are intending it to be, stuff like that, having trade systems, is going to be insane. Especially if it's integrated into the caravan system to where you have to still run a caravan to transport supplies from city to city. That'll be really interesting because the full game is going to have actual oceans, and the only way to get through those oceans is via boat. So it's gonna be awesome. Ooh, can I beat that? What's this? He heals. He's a 2-star. I could take him. It's famous last words, but I can take him, I think. Nope, too early. No. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Nice. Nice. And I got things that don't do nothing yet. We'll put them down there. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds interesting. And the fact that, like, so you mentioned the mayors. The thing with the mayors that's really interesting is that depending on what kind of node you're in, that changes the election process. So, like, if you're in a scientific node, you hold elections. But if you're in a religious node, you have to go on quests to prove your faith. And whoever is the most pious, basically, is the one who gets elected the mayor. And then, like, economic nodes, you literally just buy the mayoralship. So whoever's the richest is the one who gets to be the mayor. And then there's another one who I can't remember what the node is called. But the gist of it is that you have a fight to the death to decide who's going to be the mayor. No. None of your tomfoolery. There we go. Thank you very much for that. So it looks like I remember them talking about the elections were coming up. I could kill that bear, I bet. I didn't know it was still happening. I wonder... All upgrades are purchased. That's crazy. I wonder if I have to be in town to... I probably have to be in town to vote. I may run back to town here in a second and go vote for mayor. That's a level 13 wolf that I just started a fight with that I probably shouldn't have. Oh, it's fine. He's not that tough. Bad dog. Yeah, this game, I don't know. This game is just crazy. And it keeps getting crazier and crazier. I really love it. Bad bear. None of that. Yeah, you just do your nonsense back there away from me. Nice. Eat it, bear. How are we doing so far on the... What? Oh, they changed the graphic for rations. That's cool. What's this? Oh. I didn't even know I had that on me still. Nice. Nice. We've already got 8 of the dim glints. That's not bad. It's not bad. Get an I voted sticker. That'd be fantastic. Okay, we gotta go check now. I imagine I have to go to the town hall. That's my assumption anyways. Yeah, we gotta go check now. I don't think it'll give a sticker, but man, I really hope it does. Give me something. God, I need a faster mount. I love my cat, but I need to be faster. I need to start doing some more caravans. That's what I need to do. Faster mounts, you basically... There's... At current... There are 2 ways to get faster mounts. One is to go out and... Ugh, I'm not touching that. One is to go out and get it yourself, basically. To do that, you have to find a animal that you can hunt. And then you either get its carcass or you get a tameable version of that animal into your inventory. And then the next thing you need is animal husbandry. And you use animal husbandry to actually take the animal and turn it into something useful. And when you do that, you've got a 50-50 chance of it coming out as a beast of burden or as it being a mount. Beast of burdens are what you use to pull your caravans, and then your mounts are what you actually get to ride. So the one way you can get better mounts is just to go out and get them yourself. The issue with that is, one, which button is it? K? No, it's not K. It's P. One, you have to have your skills high enough for whatever animal you're wanting to get. So like right now I'm an apprentice hunter, so I can tame novice creatures like bears and wolves, and I can also tame apprentice creatures like otters and skinwalkers, for example. You also need, though, when you want to actually turn them into something useful, you need your animal husbandry, which I'm only a novice at. And the reason why is because animal husbandry is probably impossible to realistically level on your own. If you're 100% solo like I've been, if you're in a guild or anything, it wouldn't be as bad. But the reason why it's so hard is because you have to have money. Let me run back down here really quick and I'll show you. Jump over the crocodile. I wonder if the crocodiles are still broken. So here's you're being able to like tame animals and turn them into something. So like the horse, for example, is a novice tame. So is the wolf, Pal's cat, and the bear. A novice tame, to try and turn it into either a beast of burden or a mount, it costs 55 silver, which, you know, is a lot of money in this game and also isn't. When you're solo, that's a lot of money. It's not super quick and easy to get 55 silver. But the problem is that when you start going up to higher level mounts, like this one here is an armored raptor, that's an apprentice, and it's a gold and 65 silver. So it's expensive. Making mounts is super duper expensive. And you're not guaranteed the mount. You might get a beast of burden. So not only is it expensive, it's gambling, which makes it hard to level up. And since you can't level it up quickly, it also becomes harder to start taming the more interesting mounts. The frogs can be mounts now? That's fantastic. Hold on. They've added a whole bunch here. There's a beetle. It's a journeyman. It's probably a journeyman to tame it, too. Ground speed of 155. That is cool. That is really cool. I know where those probably are. I'm not going over there. I'll get destroyed, but I kind of sort of want it. Anyways, yeah. The other way to get faster mounts is to buy them from other players, which is what I was looking at the very start of the stream. I'll run over there really quick. Every node town, like this one, like Halcyon, is going to have at least the ability to have a marketplace. And this is where players can sell stuff. I was looking at this earlier, and the prices of mounts right now are outrageous. Like, this is a crocodile that I jumped over a minute ago. These are really fast, both on ground and in water. It's 4 gold. This is what this guy's wanting for it. And that one's 13 gold. Yeah, it sucks right now. The economy is kind of screwed up at the moment. At least to me, as a solo player. Everything is easier if you're running in an active guild with a bunch of people who are all farming and doing stuff. Which is what this whole game is for. I know, right? You can't. Honestly, right now, I do good to keep up on my citizenship and pay my taxes, basically. Are you? I should have. Yeah, I don't want to register as a candidate. That'd be funny though. Who do I talk to vote? What's this? Delivery commissions. I don't even know what that is. Well, we're not touching that. How does one vote? Guild manager. Reputation manager. No? I wonder how you're supposed to vote. Can I look at it now that I'm in town? Nominations are open. I wonder what happens if I do this. I'd like to register as a candidate. I don't want to register as a candidate. Ah, crap. Well, I'm registered as a candidate now. I got my one vote from me. Okay. I think what we're going to do now, because I want to keep farming. And those those dudes I was fighting, the cow people, they're not bad. They were close. I guess I could run over there and keep kicking their butts, but I kind of don't want to. I could go over here to the cemetery. I was there at one point, and I was getting some pretty decent levels. I wasn't getting any experience, or not levels. I was getting good glint, but I wasn't getting anything else. You know what I should do? I should work on getting better gear. I think that's something I definitely should do. A new bow, actually. Actually, a new bow would be nice. Let's see if anyone happens to be selling a new bow. Let's see. Short bow, nothing. Let's just look up bow. Let's see what we can find here. He doesn't have anything. Nothing there. Can't wear that. I don't care about materials. What's this? Max mana. Max health. Getting a good cloak wouldn't be a bad idea either, but I think I'm gonna focus on trying to get a better bow. Because I really use that bow a lot to soften up enemies before they get to me. That's level 20. I can't wear it. What's this? That does dexterity and physical power rating. Nah. Nah, we're not doing that one. Nope. Nope. Ooh, that's nice. If I had 3 gold, I would buy that. Those things look really cool. Yeah, I know. They're still such a common mount. Everyone's using them. And I can't blame them. I mean, the cool thing about these crocs is they're aquatic. So I think right now they have 155 movement speed on land. And then in water they have 145%, which is outrageously awesome. Ooh, you know what? An otter. An otter would be pretty cool too. But I don't really need the otter. That's cool. That's what I got right now. Of course, that one's better than mine. I don't have a gold. Rip. I don't have a gold. Oh, that's so much better than mine, though. 123. So I need to get, like, a gold. I need to get a full gold piece. Goodness. I wonder if anyone's got any otters for sale. And what the going rate is on otters. Tidebreaker. 3 gold. Jeez. Oh, I swear. These people don't even know what an economy is. He's heroic. Ugh. All right. Not yet. Yeah, not yet. At least as far as I know. But they are coming. It has been 100%ed. I'll go look. Let me go look in the animal taming thing. Because in in that last interview that Pirate had with Steven, he mentioned something about how they had an unused asset of a giant ferret with butterfly wings. And he didn't, there's the hippos. That's hilarious. He didn't outright say anything about them using it, but maybe. Ebony Omen? Holy crap. Shatterclaw? I don't even know what these are. What is... A bone strider? It's... No. It's a skeleton horse boy. Neat. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've added the ferrets. I imagine that's pretty low on the priority level, honestly. I must have missed the concept art because I don't know what it looks like off the top of my head. I imagine it's cool as hell looking though. A lot of the art that they have in this game is just outstanding. I don't. Okay, we're gonna go fight the cow people again. That's what we're gonna do. I've decided because they were giving me decent experience, and I was also still getting glint because I really need the combination of those two things. The only problem that I'm having more than anything else is, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Wouldn't it be cool if it was like a bipedal werewolf and you just rode on its shoulders? But I need money. I don't like that my video game life is mirroring my real one. But I need money. And the best way I know of... What is happening here? Okay. The best way I know of to get money is to do caravanning. But the problem with doing a caravan is that that's basically like putting a kick me sign on your back. You are very much advertising that you would like some PvP. And I'm all alone, so if I get into PvP, I gotta be careful. Let's go ruin this guy's day really quick. I can take him. Nope. Please hit him. Please. There we go. I'm just going to hit him with everything. I'll tank the damage. Nice. I think he and I came to an understanding. And the understanding is that I really need to learn how to dodge more. I could, in theory, anyways. The only issue is that, and it's not really an issue, but it's just a thing. Pirates are very much run well and like a corporation. So, why are they just standing there with a bear? I'm not messing with them. So while they do stuff like non-aggression packs and what have you, from my understanding, generally speaking, you have to have something to offer. And I don't know yet if I qualify for that. No, well, that's on cooldown now. But, I mean, I guess I could find out. There's no harm in, like, asking. Looks like somebody else is over here. With the same idea as me. So we're going to run down to these bears instead, I think. I'll go piss off some bears for a little bit. Yeah, our amazing two-man party. Yeah, it makes it hard to demonstrate your value. At least that's my assumption. I don't actually know. I haven't bothered to ask them after all. So there are a lot of bears here. We're going to piss off just one of them at a time. Just one bear at a time, please. I'm out of stamina, which is not a good place to be. It's fine. Got a dim glint for my trouble. That's not too bad, I guess. It's actually not very good. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Well, let's go perish off this bear now. I'm just going to back up. You don't want it, bear. I'm warning you. God, they hit hard. I'd say, how are you moving? Can I sit down, please? Thank you. Need to get some health back. I'm letting these bears kick my butt. It's not a good idea. In case anyone didn't know, letting a bear use your face for a punching bag is not great. Oh, I really need to do a caravan. I need the money. I've got some upgrade parts for my caravan too that I made. How much glint do I currently have on me? Not a lot. Yeah, we need to get some more glint going. Because I can use the glint, pay for the caravan, go away wolf. And then I can use that to get the actual money, to buy new stuffs. Like a bow, because I need it. Bad bear. Oh, wow. I should not have tanked that to my face. Not the button I meant to hit. Okay, it's fine. Please don't pull both of them. Thank you. Why are you so fast, bear? No, bad. And whirlwind for the finish. God, they give good experience, though. These freaking bears give out like 8. That gave me 820 experience. I don't really care about the experience that much at the moment, though. No. You can stand up and do that if you want to, Mr. Bear. Ow. Bad bear. Oh, I need to quit playing around with this bear. There we go. Oh, that one ability I have is so nice. This right here, Blood Fusion, is amazing. It's so good. And I don't even have this build anywhere near perfected yet, but this bleed build is awesome. And with that blood fusion, oh, it's just free healing. It's free real estate. I gotta figure out a place to go. I should also maybe... Have they added anything, by the way? Anything new? No, not really. What's this? Yeah, level 25. I don't think so. I'm not going anywhere near there. That ain't happening. Yeah, I need to do a caravan. I've got a caravan in Halcyon, and I've got one chilling in Winstead. I think if I was to go down here, I would technically make more money from the caravan. I could just leave Halcyon and just follow this road all the way in. But anywhere along there, somebody could decide to murder me. Or I could do what I've been doing. Take a caravan, go down the river, and then cut over there. And that trip from Halcyon to Winstead, with what I've been doing, like a very basic caravan, that is about a gold piece. So I could do... I can't remember. I think it's... Is it both ways it ends up being a gold piece? I think it's both ways it ends up being a gold piece for me. But I need more glint either way if I'm going to do that. No matter how you slice it, I have to get more glint. Hey, this wolf's tameable. I don't need you, but I'm going to pet you anyways. I really wish these spiders were like slightly bigger and could be used as mounts. I don't care what its movement speed is. I would rock a spider mount for my entire time playing this game. Rip. I got a carcass. I petted that spider or that wolf to death. What am I wearing right now? My cook stuff? It's not what we want. Take off my cook gear. Although that helps my health regen. Pants go right there. Fishing speed, physical power, mana, accuracy, armor. Ugh. I'll put on my fishing shirt. Critical chance, health regen, max health. We'll do my fishing or my cooking pants. See if that'll help with the... You do. Yeah, you really do. Like almost every single thing you do in this game, you have to consider the risk reward of it. Because, I mean, it's just so easy to get murdered. Oh, I made the bear mad too. Go away, wolf. Thank you. Yeah, it's super easy to get murdered, so you have to weigh the risk of literally every single thing you do. No. Oh, he caught me with it. There we go. Ow. Am I bleeding? There we go. Yeah, he made me bleed back. That was rude. There's some goblin boys over here, too. Not as scared of them, though. Stalker emblem I don't need. I don't need it because I don't know what it is, but... yoink. There we go. But yeah, like, that's basically what this whole game is a game of risk versus reward. The stakes are very high in it at all times. No. None of that. Whoop. I said none of that. No. Yeah. You died in a shameful way. Just so we're clear, buddy. I don't know if these guys are worth my time, honestly. Three glint. Ugh. Oh, we're a little buggy. A little wibbly wobbly. I like fighting the bears, though. Whoa, don't do that, buddy. Hit me. Nice. Ooh, I got a bone. Nifty. I don't know what that does, but I got it. It's mine now. Oh, no. Ow. You're not supposed to do that, bear. It's very naughty. I am being very brave. And by brave, I mean stupid. Just gonna sit down for a second. I'm like really risking my butt. Gotta heal up. Overconfidence will be the death of you in this game. I hit level 13 and I'm just like, yeah, I could take it. And I can't. The answer is I can't. If you're ever playing this game and you want to know, can I take it? No, you can't. Just assume you can't. Even if you can, you can't. It's just safer that way. But I am getting close to enough glint to where I could run a caravan and still be able to pay my citizen dues. I got that gold one back in storage that I really don't want to break. I'm kind of hanging on to it for anytime I have to pay my taxes. What's a spider just vibing? Sorry, spider. You're just vibing. And I love you, but... Quit poisoning me, though. I hate it. It's really rude. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, level 13. I can take it, but that's going to be a little bit tricky if it calls for reinforcements. No, none of that. I said none of that. Stop. Okay. Are you healing or something? Quit it. I shouldn't be fighting in this. Okay. That was a little bit risky, but it paid off. Let's heal first. I'm gonna heal and recharge before I piss him off next. I hope that on the actual stream that it looks as good as it does on OBS right now. I've been doing a virtual green screen, and it is killer. It just seems to work so damn well. Ooh. Nice. How much does that give? Pretty decent experience. No. None of that. This is a no touching zone. Get out of my body, dude. What the hell? Nice. Anything? No? You suck. I'll kill the birds then. We'll just kill the birds. Oh, jeez. I am sorry, Mr. Raven. I didn't mean to. Oh, hello. You're just gonna spawn in front of me, buddy? Really? You're just gonna spawn in front of me like that? Nice. What you got for me? Nothing useful. Fantastic. And you're dead. What was that? He didn't give me... God, these guys suck. All of you suck. I want glint. Are you tameable? You are. We're going to tame this bird. All I want is glint. I don't understand why that's so hard. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. It makes me kind of angry that I spent so much time like figuring out how to do an actual green screen and setting it up and all this other stuff, and it never worked exactly the way I wanted it to because I didn't have the conditions like perfectly monitored and tailored in the room. But at the same time, it's really cool that like now I literally just turn on a program and boom, green screen, and it seems to be working pretty like just fine. I didn't even have to freaking fiddle with it very much either. It just started working the way it's supposed to. It's super awesome. Ooh. No, none of that. And... no summoning. I don't know what you're doing. I don't like it. I don't like anyone who does. I do not like your poison either. It's weird and gross. Treasure map. Cool. Well, that guy seems like he's just picking flowers, so I don't think he'll mind if I tick off the... Ooh, there's a tail bear right there. I don't think he'll mind if I tick off these guys. I won't interfere with his flower picking. Nice. Not much experience, though. Let's go ahead and tame this bear. You never know when you might need a bear. Tame the bear, I said. Thank you. I think I started over. Oh, well. Oh, nice. Like, I knew about their existence. I just, like, I was just very surprised at how well it... Why does that bear look so big? Because it's terrifying. That's why. I didn't realize they worked so well. Yeah, especially for this application. I don't know why. I just assumed they wouldn't work. Oh, that's the wrong button. Crap. All right. There we go. Oh, got some earrings. That's cool. I definitely don't need them. But it's cool to have them. Mithril Order. I don't know that guild. Which that doesn't mean anything. I don't know hardly any of the guilds. Whoop. You missed. And now I'm in your face, punching you. Nice. Thank you for your offering. Muy appreciated. Nope. I don't like it. I don't like you. You're dead. I gotta admit, this is part of the reason why I like fighting lower level, like under-leveled enemies, because it actually makes me feel like I'm tough. Fighting people my own weight class just makes me feel like I'm a little weenie. Nice. Thank you. Hello, friend. I'm going to shoot you in the back. You shouldn't have turned around. Whoop. Doing okay. And you're dead. Nice. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. I probably should have waited before I picked this fight, but you know what? It's fine. Please do the things that I want you to do. There we go. You're done. Thanks, buddy. Nice. This is actually working out pretty well. Now I'm kind of getting the feel for my own class again. I need to quit hitting the wrong buttons, though. Whoop. Here. You can have... Oh, no wonder I didn't do it. Whirlwind was still on cooldown. There it was talking about how I'm getting used to it again. I should probably not run into someone as soon as I kill another because all my cooldowns are going, but it's fine. It's working out so far. Thank you. Ooh, very thank you. And yoink. Oh, wow. My bad, dude. He died before I could even finish my rotation on him. Rip. Sucks to suck. And we're just going to fly in there. I peppered him enough, I think. Nice. No. I don't want your stupid treasure maps. They don't do me any good. As far as I know, the treasure maps are glitched out. And you're dead. Come on, give me more glints. It's literally all I want. Thank you. Big preach. And do you have any glint, Mr. Minotaur? Ooh, you did. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can do that if you want to, buddy. I'm just going to shoot you from a distance. Whoop. You missed. Whoop. Oh, you didn't miss that time. Rude. And you're dead. I like that this guy's already respawned. We're going to heal up really quick before I annoy him. Okay, what's that guy doing back there? Oh, harvesting flowers. This is a good area for daffodils and sundrops, it looks like. Oh, that's bad. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's the opposite of what I wanted to have happen, I got to admit. We're okay, though. I really need to get out of that, though, and quit just letting him hit me. Shit. Come on. Thank you. Oh, that was not what I wanted to have happen, we will say. I'll run over here for a second. What do I get? More of whatever this stuff is. Which I'm guessing is quest related. But I don't have a quest for it. I'm not keeping it. Get rid of it. Okay. I got 2 of those. No. I saw you thinking about it. Not this time, bucko. There will be no sneaking up on me, of all people. Quit running, please. Okay. I really need these guys to stop being jerks. That's what I need, more than anything. I wonder how much caravan stuff costs now. We might run back up to town really quick. I haven't equipped that new carriage that I built, so I don't know how it's going to expand my caravan's capacity. That's probably what we're going to do. Run up to town really fast. Go find out. Because that's what I need to do if I really want to get some money, is I'm going to have to run a caravan or 2. Or 3 or 4. That's going to be the only way we actually get any money. The caravans are a time commitment, though. Because they are slow as heck. But one thing I really want to get is better gear. I think that's what I'm going to focus on, is trying to get some better gear. Buying it isn't necessarily the most effective way, but when you're someone like me who... Ugh, that bear's not cool. When you're someone like me and you don't have a massive guild backing you, you gotta do what you gots to do. Yoink. So let's go ahead. We're going to sell this crap I don't need to. I don't think I'm going to keep any of this stuff. Well, no. I'll keep it, I guess. It ain't going to sell for enough really to bother with anyways. Crocodile. Okay. Let us get up here to the caravan, dude. So step 1, upgrade my caravan. And then step 2, see how much it can hold and what that's going to cost me in glint. There we go. What? We need help with other nodes. Tell me more. What? I've already done that. Why would I want to do the tutorial quest again? Let me manage my caravan, please. Okay. So, right now, with the basic carriage, I got these 3 slots. That's all I got. If I do that, and I now have a lot more health, nothing. Okay, so it does. That's right. It doesn't improve my stuff at all. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's go see how much that costs. Ooh, you know, one thing we could do also is I could look into doing some... nothing. I could look into doing some other parts for my caravan too, which would be carpentry. So I could do... one of these and one of those. So that's 4. Just say 1.5. So I've got enough to do a trip here and then to do a trip back. That is good to know. Okay. Got anything good? No, not worth it. No, those are worth anything. For me, that's kind of worth it, but I don't want... it's too high level. You have to control... oh, wait. Is better gear required to tame? Not necessarily. I mean, in a way, you do need better gear to be able to tame better animals. Well, actually, no. I take that back. Hold on. Let me pull this up. So... when it comes to doing any of the artisan-related stuffs, you have a different gear panel, and that's where you're going to have stuff like a fishing pole, you're going to have an axe, pickaxe, sickle, and your hunting bow, right? These dictate how good of the thing you can do. So... we'll use the hunting one for the example since that's kind of what we were talking about. You start off with a novice bow, and that gives you the ability to hunt ravens, grims, bears, wolves, horses, and the palace cat. I know all those ones for factor novice, right? Apprentice gains access to new creatures, and then there's also like journeyman, master, and grandmaster, I would assume. It follows the skill levels. So these are the only things that you actually need to have higher leveled up to hunt better mounts. You also kind of technically do need to have better normal gear too. That way you're actually tough enough to survive in the areas where the better mounts are located. But these are the ones that actually like unlock your ability to tame it. And then as for the caravans, you do control them. This whole game, there's like no real autopilot. There's no fast travel, nothing along those lines. So when you hop in a caravan, you manually are going to control that sucker all the way to your destination. There is an auto run feature in the game, so you don't have to hold down your W key the entire time, but you're still going to have to choose like turns and, you know, all that kind of jazz. You still have to actively do it. You can't just be like, there you go there, and then sit back and like read a book while you occasionally glance at your screen to make sure you're not dead. Yeah, you have to basically do everything manual. Oh, I do need to sell those 3 things. Those are the 3 things I do need to sell. Boink. What? Do I not have? I have to admit, too, though, this is disgusting. Can I make this bigger, by chance? Is that a thing? It's not. It makes me sad. Oh, that was freaky. Okay. Put the wolf away. Go in there. Go in there. I've only got the common one, so I don't have those. Oh, I need to organize more. Goodness. Okay, give me the uncut metals. give me these. And then we're going to move these up here like so. I'll move that to there and there. Those can stack. I can't believe I was allowing that to happen. Okay. And then you can go over there. The bone can go right there. You can go... I can't right-click this over here anymore. That's kind of frustrating. And you can go like so. Keep the fish for now. I can worry about doing stuff with him later. And then we'll put these bad boys right here. Like so. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's see something here. Let's go look at our lumber milling. Will just let me chop stuff into stuff. Good to know. Crafting. Carpentry. Okie dokes. Iron shortbow. Can't even use it. I thought carpentry was what you used for... Maybe I just don't know the recipes? Question mark. Interesting. I thought that's what you used to make the different caravan things. Because I made those one caravan parts myself. I wonder what you have to do to unlock access to the rest of them. Where is the carpentry place? Novice. It's over here. Let us see. Carpentry. Oh, it's okay. It's just in here. So I made a carriage. And I don't know how to make anything else. So I can't upgrade my caravans any more than I already have until I figure that out. Makes you wonder. What's this? Did I upgrade a skill? Ooh, I did. Interesting. Ugh. Let's see, I got those. Weapon combos deal more damage. Duration of weapon proc effects. Penetration. I'll have to think about that before I put that point in. Let's see. I wonder if you can get the caravan stuff as a recipe. That's armor. That's pretty expensive. Weeping Willow. Treasure maps. Maybe it's just because it's not... Because that's a novice station? Is that possible? I wonder if that's the problem. That we don't have a better station here. I wonder if they would have to do it. I'll have to figure that out. Okay. So, I should have enough to do 2 caravan runs. One from here, one back. I'm going to regret doing this. I can feel it in my bones. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, 1.5 is what it looks like. Basically. All right, give them. Okay. I got one. I need to get some out of storage. And Ajabubi. Oh. Can I do that? Thank you. 2. And then let's do. Give me those. There. 1.5. That should do it. Okay. This is a time commitment. Oh, man, look at him. That dude's sick looking. Crazy. Okay, we're going to do this caravan. It's going to be a minute doing it, but the money should be worth. No, I want to manage my caravans. Eastern Hemlock is in. I still do have my other one, correct? Correct. Okay. We're going to yoink and yoink. This is going to cost some silver, but I'll make it up with the actual delivery. And yoink. Yeah, that was apparently the terror bird. That was really cool looking. I hadn't seen one of them in person yet before. Alrighty. Whoops-a-daisy. We're just going to go ahead and spawn this in right here at the edge of the line where you're allowed to spawn it. And see what happens. Gotta wait a minute while it gets summoned up. This is rough. The one thing that really sucks is I've gotten to the point level-wise where it's kind of like socially accepted on this server to where it's like, yeah, you could probably go ahead and mess him up. If you do a caravan when you're like level 10, or like level, no, not even level 10, like level 9 or 8 or whatever, people generally speaking won't mess with your caravan, at least on Laneth, as just like a being polite. Because, I mean, you're obviously like new to the game. You haven't leveled much. You don't have good gear. It wouldn't be a good fight. You probably don't have anything worth taking anyways. As you get to higher level, though, people are like, okay, this person's more experienced. They should be fun to mess with. And I'm like around that cusp where people are like, yeah, we could probably mess with him. And I'm not super good at PvP in this game at the moment because I don't usually do it. So, and I'm solo again. I could hire bodyguards and technically, but I don't want to pay them. So we're just going to roll it solo, see what happens. I think the event technically tops out at like 20 or 30 or something like that. You can have a big group of people with you. Only one person, as far as I'm aware, can actually sit in the caravan, the driver. But I mean, technically speaking, you can hire as many people as you want to walk alongside you as you go. No. It says it spawned my caravan, but I don't see it. That makes me sad. Is it just invisible for me? Is that the problem? Well, Might try a quick relog. Yeah, we're going to try a really fast relog. See if that fixes that little issue. No, it would be cool if it was like an APC, but... Excuse me? Failed, maybe retried with different data like a character name. What's that mean? I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, I know, right? It probably just appeared and they're like, ooh, free goodies. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. Did I lose connection to the server? I'm super paranoid about my internet now since I went through a week of it being absolute garbage. But near as I can tell, that's all fine. It's going to be real sad boy hours if something bad happens to me. All right. We're going to go ahead and exit out of the game, I think. We're going to exit out of the game. I'm going to relaunch it. I think I'm also going to take a quick breather just to grab a new drink. So I will be right back. How does it feel to have your message blocked on the project that you started? That's so funny. Let's get back in here. I have taken over. I am Donaram now. Let's see if my caravan got blowed up. Protect the caravan. I would love to. Oh, there it is. All right. So this is your caravan. And you actually have to control it with WASD. Like, mouse turning isn't a thing with the caravan right now. So we're going to go ahead and put on our auto run. And we're going to get moving. I feel like... Ooh, this is actually nice. So... Oh, caravan. The So one thing that they've intended on doing from the start with the game is, as your node progresses, the roads in your node can get better, and you can get up to like fully like cobblestoned roads and stuff, right? And being on a road gives movement buffs to mounts and caravans especially. I might just go ahead and use the road. This is so quick for a caravan. No, it's risky doing that. No, we're going to go by boat still. But you saw how fast it was moving, and now you see how fast it's moving off the road. The last time I ran a caravan, this was your speed the whole time. They are such a time sink because of just how slow they are. And you can upgrade them with different beasts of burden and stuff to make them faster, but they're still not very quick. But it looks like they got at least some of the buff working for the roads to improve your caravan speed, which is fantastic. It makes me want to take the road just for the speed buff, but the last time I did that, I got boned heavily. Yeah. Yeah, you can convert your caravan into a raft at will, and it builds this little, like, building thing until it turns it into a raft. And then you can just go. You can just raft it. Unfortunately, it's not very fast, though, at least for me. I'm sure there are ways to make them quicker. You probably use, like, aquatic beasts of burden. Like, using, like, an otter that's a beast of burden would probably make it faster in the water. But, yeah, so the last time I went on land, so there's us, and what I normally do is I do what I'm doing now. Is I'm going to follow the river down here. I'm going to follow the coast up to right here, and then I'm going to turn it back into a raft and walk the rest of the way. The one time I tried to go through here, I ran into an issue where my raft didn't want, or my caravan didn't want to cross the river. It kept trying to say it was too deep. So I tried to go up here to do it and got boned. There was no way into the water here. All the enemies up here were way too tough for me. And I just got... Wait. Oh, I hit the wrong buttons. Dang it. I just got destroyed, basically. And it was a nightmare. I pulled it off. I did manage to get my caravan delivered still and make money, but it was a nightmare. Yes, exactly. Minus the dysentery. But doing this, I have found, in my experience, going through the water, you don't have to run into any NPCs, like, at all. And it does cut down the number of players you interact with, too, which are the real threat with a caravan. So even though this is a little bit slower... Oh, there's a pirates. Please be nice. I love you. Okay, he's going to leave me alone. He's just crossing the river. I need to see if I can get a non-aggression with the pirates. It would be nice to have some support from them, just in case, so I can start being a little bit more daring. I know, right? Oh, yet on the dysentery. Honestly, with the way this game works, I feel like dysentery is probably the least of my worries. Yeah, we're going to have a nice mellow little trip for a bit. I might, on my way back, I might try doing the road just to see exactly how much quicker it is with the speed boost. It'll be a little bit risky, but I think it might be worth it just to see. Because this does take a hot minute. One thing that's cool, too, about the caravans, so we were talking a little bit earlier about the city-to-city trading and stuff, and how I think it'll be really cool as the map gets bigger. So get this. With caravans, if you are doing a goods delivery like I am, I bought that like crate of honey or whatever. If you buy stuff like that, you get to choose where you want to take it. You can take it to any other node city, right? Any of those markers. The cool thing about caravans is regardless of what the item you are transporting is, the longer the distance is between your starting point and where you deliver it, the more money you make for doing it. So the game does recognize and compensate you for harder journeys, right? Which is super cool. Now, that brings us into the idea of the fact that when this game is finished, yes, pretty much it pays you per mile. So when this game is finished and the map is literally a globe, basically, with oceans, can you imagine the amount of money you could make by doing a transatlantic delivery? It's going to be so cool. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm super stoked for it. It's probably going to be hard as well. It's going to be hard as hell because if you've got the ability to get all the stuff, probably, I think they will, because I mean, heck, dude, with what they've got planned, like they're not going to, you know how like some games they'll say they have an ocean and then there's like nothing to it, right? It's just like, yeah, here's a body of water, whatever. These guys are going full in. The oceans are going to be explorable. You're actually going to be able to dive into the ocean and look around for stuff and be able to get stuff that way. They're planning on having full-fledged naval combat, so you'll be able to build boats that are just like combat boats, a battleship, and go out and be a literal pirate or an escort for merchants, and it, like basically whatever you want. It's going to be freaking nuts. It's going to be nuts. But yeah, I think that they're going to give the ocean as much love as they have everything else so far, based on how they've talked and what they've shown they're going to do so far. I think the ocean will get just as much love as the ground does. And one thing I'm curious about, nope. One thing I'm also curious about too is there's an Underdark. I don't know if it's in the game yet or not, but like just like how in D&D, there's going to be an entire Underdark, like an entire world that is subterranean. And that sounds amazing and terrifying all at the same time. So, Underdark is, I think that is just specifically a D&D term. So in most Dungeons and Dragons settings, you'll have the world, like Faerun, for example. And that's, you know, it's just your fantasy world. It's where all your wizards and your dwarves and whatever are doing their thing. But they always have what they call an Underdark. And the Underdark is basically a cave system, except it's as big as a whole other continent. And that's where a lot of races, like in D&D, that's where like the Drow come from, which are your dark elves, and beholders and all that jazz. But yeah, it's basically just a cave system that is as big as the surface map. That's basically what the Underdark would be. And this game is going to have one. So like all of this, there's going to be all of that again, only underground. That, excuse me, that you can explore, travel through, get killed, you know, the whole works. So I'm really excited for that too. Although I don't think I'm going to go down there ever. It sounds scary. And as of what's going on here? Is there a crocodile meeting? What are you guys doing? You better not be waiting for me. That guy's mount's getting jacked up. Did these guys get wiped? Did all these guys get killed or something? That sucks. Interesting. Well, I am not messing with that right now. There's just a whole bunch of them. What's happening here? This is none of my business. That's what's happening here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not my business. I see nothing. I'm also... What probably happened is there was a fight here, I bet you. And I bet these are all the guys that got their butts whooped. Why aren't we going forward anymore? Please go. Thank you. Yeah, I bet those are all the guys that got their butts whooped. Oh, wait. What the crap? Oh, that's cool. Okay. That's new. Sorry. Got distracted. Last time I played, you could spin your camera around however you want to, and it would just keep going straight. Now, if I put my camera backwards, it goes in reverse. That's hilarious. But yeah, I bet you there was a fight there. And those are all the people who got killed, and now their mounts are just chilling while they respawn and figure out what the hell to do with themselves. That sounds about right. Oh, okay. Full crash. Wow. Okay. That's fun. Let's get back in there. Alpha's gonna alpha. Ruh-roh. I don't have any embarrassing apps, do I? No, we're good. That'd be my luck. Well, okay, now I'm underwater. My raft is just floating. It's risky. This caravan's been kind of cursed. Been kind of cursed so far. It's okay, though. So long as I'm not dead, so long as my caravan's not destroyed, it's okay. We'll just hop back on the boat, keep sailing. I hear water. That's a good sign. Okay. My boat's fine. Everything's fine. Let's activate that really quick. Okay. And now we need to go over here. We're almost back to land. This little crook right there. That's where we're going to make port and get back onto the land to get over to this town. I know, I got lucky. I mean, these things have a crap load of health. So I've been talking about how like risky a caravan is, because it is. By doing a caravan, you are literally signaling to people that, hey, I am okay with PvP. I would, you know, we can fight kind of thing, right? So there is a lot of risk in it because they could destroy the caravan. And that doesn't just mean that they like break it and they get my stuff. That means the caravan and everything I have attached to it, the beast of burden I have on it, any upgrades I've made, everything gets destroyed. And I have to buy a brand new one. And why am I going backwards? I think the current was pushing me. It means I have to build a entirely new one, get all upgrades for it again, all that stuff. So it is high risk. However, caravans have a crap load of health. And they regenerate health pretty darn quickly. So as a general rule, you don't have to worry about NPC monsters being able to destroy your caravan. They can still hit you as you're riding it, but they can't really destroy the caravan itself. It takes a group of players wanting to break it. Oh, a collector's edition with a cloth map? Yes, I will pay for that in a heartbeat. And then as for professions for a caravan, it would kind of depend on how much of it you wanted to do it alone. So, but in general, you're going to need lumberjack for sure, because you're going to have to be able to cut down the high value trees for the components. You're going to need woodworking. Is woodworking even one of them? Am I just making stuff up? Processing. Lumber milling. You're going to need lumber milling for sure. That way you can take the wood that you chop down and turn it into planks that are useful. Carpentry, because carpentry is what's going to actually let you take your raw ingredients and turn it into the components for the caravan. And then I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to bet like metalworking would be something that you need for some of the components. Which that also means that mining is necessary. So I don't think with the way they've got the system set up, I mean, with where the game is at currently in its current alpha build, I bet one person can get all the stuff to make the best components in the game, because there aren't really, as many amazing components in the game as they are planning on having ultimately. But speaking about the game in terms of a finished product, I don't think there's any way one person could have a character that could make the best crap for a caravan. I think what you'll have to do is you'll have to have someone, you'll want a guild probably, and you'll have to have someone who their whole thing is cutting down trees and processing the trees. That way they can be a person who can cut down, master level trees and then turn master level wood into master level wooden planks or whatever, right? And then you'll need someone who can do the same thing for metal. And then you would need someone who their whole point is just to take all the goods and actually turn it into the part that you're looking for. This little jerk's probably going to attack me. It's going to be really annoying. Is he hitting me? Yes, of course he's hitting me. Get out of here. Just because your mother didn't love you doesn't mean you have to bother me. Anyways, but yeah, you're going to need a little bit of everything, basically. Nice. But yeah, you're going to need, with the way they've got the game set up, where am I going? Am I going the right way? Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm a fool. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm dumb. But yeah, you're going to, realistically, the best way to do it would be to have, you're going to want people who specialize in certain artisans, in certain professions. Hello, anyways. I pulled a Bugs Bunny and took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. But yeah, that's one thing that's really cool about this game is, don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm not worth it. What are you, why are you writing oh, you're writing a wolf? Cool. Hey, poetry. But that is one thing that's cool about the game is that While the different artisan paths all do very specific things and they're all for specific things, they're all needed in some form or another. Realistically, that's because that's like one thing I'm running into with cooking. So like I was originally wanting to do mounts like I used to do back in Ultima Online. You know, I wanted to be a mount guy and you know, just go out, tame mounts, sell them, and you know, that's what I would do because I really enjoyed doing that kind of stuff. We're going to take a shortcut that may get me killed. But at least with where the game is at currently, it's too expensive to try and do the mount stuff on your own. So I shifted gears and I was thinking maybe what I'm going to do is cooking. Because, you know, another problem with mounts, at least in this part of the game, this time of the game, is that mounts can't permanently die. If they get killed, they just go on a 10-minute cooldown. That's a cliff that I can't walk down. I just went over here for freaking nothing. Okay, we're going to go over here then. This is what I get for taking a shortcut. But you know, mounts can't die permanently. So that's a dying market in the game right now because you've got people who specialize in doing mounts, and slowly but surely everyone is getting the mount that they want, and there's now no more reason to buy a mount, right? So I was like, well, you know what, I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to do cooking because you know, cooking gives items that can buff people, right? And you can get ones that buff specific things, so for specific classes. So you can have food that helps buff a mage, or I'm drifting. You can have food that buffs a fighter, you know, or whatever. And because it's a consumable, it means they're always going to need it, always going to need more. And so all those people out there who like to do dungeon raids or like to PvP, you know, they're always going to come back. Repeat customers, right? Basic economics. Well, if you want to cook, you got to be able to get meat, you know, right? So how do you get meat? You either fish it or you hunt it. So now for cooking the most basic ingredients, you have to be able to hunt. You have to, we're not touching that. You have to be able to hunt and you have to be able to fish. Well, that's only for the most basic of stuff, right? You want to actually make food that's worth anything? Well, you need to be able to put spices in it, or you need to be able to do not come at me, wolf. Oh my God, all those grims too. Please no. You know, you want to make something really good, you got to be able to add spices, or you need to add eggs, or you just have to add spices, right? Well, now you're farming. So now you have to be able to farm to get those ingredients. And maybe your recipe calls for eggs or calls for milk. Well, now you're right back into it with animals. I think that's still technically under farming right now, you know, but still, that's a whole other thing you got to do. Now you got to raise chickens. Now you got to raise cows. And so no matter what you want to do, artisan-wise, if you don't have a supporting group behind you to take care of certain elements of it, it's rough. It's real rough. That's what I've learned with the artisan stuff. I think I'm still going to focus on cooking for the time being, though. And also trying to understand farming better. Because I don't know how farming works right now in the game. Because I know that, like, the idea in the long term is that you'll actually have farming. Like, you will have a place where you will plant crops and you will do the whole everything that is involved with farming, right? I didn't want that. I went on this one. Thank you. I don't know if that's in the game right now or not. I think the only way to get crops is you craft them basically at the moment as a placeholder. So you have to get poop, whatever seed, and water, and then you craft it together and you get the thing. Oh, I swear to God, these things come at me. And that's all well and good, except it's money. So again, there is the roadblock of no money, which will get fixed as the game continues. All of that is 100% just is a problem when solely because we're in alpha and like half the systems they have planned haven't been implemented yet. But as soon as they actually start getting all that stuff implemented, it's going to smooth itself out a lot. Like really easily, I think. At least that's my hope. And I'm sure it will. Just need to give them the 2 years to figure it out. That was a surprisingly okay trip here, except for the crash. We're going to switch that over. No, I don't want to help out with your nonsense. Cargo. Thank you, my friend. Yoink. Let's go sell these. See what we get for them. I know it won't, but it'd be really cool if it took into account my wrong turn. It'd be funny if it gave me more for taking a wrong turn. Is one of these a carpentry one? Lumber milling. This one's carpentry. It's journeyman. Ah, that's all it is. So if I want to make any more components for my caravan, I need to come here. What have I got made right now? Eastern Hemlock, which was this one. I picked it because it has the highest health. Under Western Hemlock, at least. So, what else we got here? What's this do? Oh, I have to be an apprentice to even do the chassis. Interesting. I'm level 1. Goodness. Well, that'll be a while. At least now I know how it works. Or where I have to go, I mean. Okay. Let's talk to this dude. 13 silver. 41 silver. Nice. And I should have enough to do basically the exact same thing on my way back. Beautiful. Whoop. That's exactly what we're going to do. Same cargo style, and we're going to go back. And I also need to upgrade my other caravan while I'm here. Caravan 2. Wish I could name them. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Now those are both identical again. Put that bad boy in there. Put that bad boy in there. We're going to go ahead and launch. Cool beans. And I think this time I'm going to go ahead and try taking the road back. I want to see how much quicker it is. So I need to exit town over there. We're going to go this way. There's a radius around town that you can spawn your caravan in. And a good tip, especially if you've got the protection, you don't have to worry as much about just getting randomly ganked, is to go as far out as you possibly can before you spawn your caravan, because that way you can cover a little bit of ground quicker, because the caravans are typically so slow. Although I gotta say, with that road boost, it's kind of hard to... Did I disconnect? I did. Are we crashing again? Wow. Okay. Game is struggling today. No, well. That's so funny. I'm still laughing that Nightbot nailed. Yeah, no worries. We're going to get back in here, get this caravan going. Try to, anyways. Hopefully I'm not dead. Oh, I'm right back here. That's interesting. Did I buy my caravan? It says I didn't. Oh. I did. Nice. Okay. Well, let's get a move on. Let us get a move on. Even my cat's faster on the road. It's so wonderful. I love my cat. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Pals cats are really low on the totem pole of tames for mounts, but I love them because they're just big kitty cats. Big kitty cats are cool. Okay, I know we're getting close to the end of the line on where I can put this. I think that should be sufficient. I'll just run it there. That's good enough. We'll wait here. At least the ravens won't be a problem. Don't do it. I'm going to sit down. I'm a friend. Thank you. It's not giving me a message that it's deploying my caravan, which is fun. Hopefully it's still doing it. We'll wait and see what happens. One thing that kind of sucks for the development team working on this game is that, you know, the whole point of the alpha is to work out bugs. And it's definitely working out for them because they're getting massive amounts of reports for bugs and they're being able to fix so many of them. It's super awesome. But the only thing that sucks is every time you update a game like this as a developer, you add more bugs. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how well you planned. Changing anything in a game is going to add a bug. And so then you have to fix those bugs, and then you add more and fix those bugs, and, you know, rinse and repeat. It's a never-ending cycle, but, like, I'm not a game developer directly myself, so but I have to wonder if it's satisfying or frustrating to constantly have new things to tackle when it comes to bug fixes and stuff. I really don't want to, but we might have to log. Let's see if this spawns. I'm going to go ahead and do a 15-second respawn. See what happens. Generally speaking, still, anytime you have an issue, something's not working right. Hey, Tracy. I don't know. I'm sure AI will be used in some way or another to fix bugs. The only issue with such things is that, at least with how AI is currently. Hi, yeah, nice. Thanks for joining. The only issue that I personally could see with. Hey, thanks for the follow. Where am I going? Which way's town? That way's town. We want to go this way. The only issue I could probably see when it comes to using AI for something like fixing bugs is just that with how AI currently works, while it can be trained to do certain things, it's also not necessarily the best at it. And, you know, there's, at least with some bugs, you have to be able to make like logical deductions. And while, I mean, AI can do some of that kind of stuff, there's also some of it that can't. But I'm sure, I'm 100% sure that people will use AI to do that. I mean, people are already using AI to help write code. You know, some people are using AI to actually make games as well. The only, like, it just depends on the application, but for some applications, it's not really that good. Like, in terms of writing code, it's not fantastic from my understanding, because while it can write code for stuff, it's kind of like not good code from my understanding. Like, it's not as optimized, I guess, as it could be. But the real issue, more than anything else, the real issue when it comes to AI and game development is just like how you're training the models. You know, because if you want to use AI to generate art for your game, that inherently isn't a bad thing. Like, go for it. It's a tool like anything else. But you have to be careful if the model you're using was trained using other people's art, because then that's not so great. But no, I know you're thinking about it. No, I am not worth it. What level are you? I could probably take you, but I'm not worth it. I think a level 13 fighter could probably take a ranger. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. I'm not a coder. I know literally enough code to get myself into trouble whenever I'm in a game file. But yeah, that's what I've heard as well, that AI is kind of like a newbie. So it can do it, but it's not really good. But I mean... Oh, thanks for the whisper, my dude. Let me answer that. I hope that's sent to him proper. It did. Okay. That guy on the crocodile, I thought he was looking at me to figure out if he could kill me or not. And he was just warning me that apparently Halcyon is messed up, which is my hometown where I'm going. So that might be interesting. We'll see how this turns out. I might get kicked. I bet you the problem is there's freaking like 5,000 pirates online right now, and they're all in Halcyon trying to do something. So I would say it depends. I would say it definitely depends. So if you like really kind of grindy games, you're a casual gamer. As a casual gamer, I think you could still definitely enjoy Ashes, because as a casual gamer, you will literally never run out of stuff to do in this game, because this game is a long haul game. It takes you a long time to get anywhere. Currently, let's say that you wanted to get to the max level in the game. Max level currently is 25. And let's say all you did was pretty well optimized dungeon raids and PvP. Well, not PvP, but like dungeon raids, specifically trying to... Oh, I ran into this issue last time I tried to go here. The stupid horses want to go up this hill. And you really optimized your leveling, right? To try and get up to max level as quick as possible. You're still going to be looking at like 100 hours probably to get to level 25. The developers have said that they want getting up to max level to be something that could take months or years. So as a casual gamer, you could play this game for literally ever and never run out of stuff to do in it. Please no, Mr. Federation Jet. I love you. Don't hurt me. I am friend. But if you like grindy games, if you like social sandboxes, the stupid keyboard. No, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Eh. They're trying to talk to me, and I keep messing things up. Here, we're going to stop. There we go. No! Okay, they're attacking him. Ugh, I don't like him. Ugh, we're turning. We're turning. That guy will murder me. Sorry, if you like grindy games, Tracy, and you like social sandboxes to where a majority of the content in the game is what you make by interacting with other humans, I think you would like the game. And like I said, as a casual player, you'd probably never run out of stuff to do. Oh, he's red too. Please don't notice me. But you better not. One thing I would say though is that if you are a casual gamer, probably go ahead and wait until the game is actually released. I would probably for you not recommend you just jump into the alpha because of the upfront cost of it. I wouldn't recommend spending $100 unless you knew for a fact you were going to like the game. So I'd probably wait until it releases, because once it's fully released, the game isn't going to have a box price. It's just going to have a subscription. It'll be $15 a month. So after it's fully released, you can just throw away 15 bucks, try it for a month, see if it's for you. If it's not, just don't renew your subscription and move on to another game. Nice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, watch and see if you like it through my misadventures. Just don't watch for tier 1 epic gamer gameplay, because I'm gonna not be able to pull that off probably. I'm gonna do something stupid here in a minute, I'm sure. I have got... I'm not 100% sure how much time I've actually gotten to the game. I think... I mean, I have to be in the... at least probably 40 hours. I have to have more than that, though, I think. If I had to guess, I think I probably have like 40 to 60 hours in the game. Yeah, I agree, Adam. I've never been able to get into WoW. I loved Warcraft when it was a real-time strategy. I've never been able to get into WoW. That style of MMO just isn't for me. This one is kind of sort of pushing it in some ways in terms of like your cooldowns and stuff and having skills on rotation, but it has enough other stuff that I like to balance that out. Yeah. Yeah, it's been out for a bit. Oh, wait, are you talking, Trace, are you talking about like the Ashes alpha or WoW? WoW, yeah, WoW's been out for freaking ever. I remember when when they first launched, that they were launched. When they first announced they were launching WoW, and I remember being really ticked off because I didn't want it to be an MMO. I wanted another RTS. Because I got into Warcraft with Warcraft 2, and then Warcraft 3 is what solidified me as a fan of it. And then they made WoW, and I was like, I hate this. They're going to ruin the lore. I was one of those guys at the time. God, what was that? Like 2004, I think? It's insane. I also like how... I didn't think about this until just now. I like how those guys were surprised by how fast I'm moving. That means I must be doing something right with my caravan. These uncommon cats I've got are doing work. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a long minute. If I'm right, and it was 2004 when WoW was announced, I was still technically in high school. It's disgusting to think about. We're almost there. We're almost safe. Yeah. No, I'm not technically mid-30s anymore. I'm knocking on the door of 40 right now. But yeah, same vibe. I don't know if you're struggling with it or not, but I keep thinking about 10 years ago, and that's still like 2010 for me, and not 2015. Or it's like 1995 still or some crap. Makes me sad. Real sad boy hours. Us millennials getting old. Well, that was pleasant. I was inside of my own face for a moment. I'm still inside of my own face. Get out. There we go. And it's gone. No, I don't want to talk about your stuff. I want my cargo so I can sell it. Thank you. Yeah, it feels like it. People will try and say some nonsense like, oh, 35 isn't old, 40 isn't old. It's like, yeah, well, like, I feel it, my friend. Like, physically, I'm good. Physically, I'm good. I can do whatever I want to. I can run, I can jump, I can play, it's cool. But, like, my brain isn't able to handle the fact that the 90s was 30 years ago. That messes me up. And I got not even 2 gold. I need to upgrade my caravan. I need to upgrade the caravan so the caravan can hold more crap, and then I can carry more stuff to sell or get killed for. So I think I know what I need to do. I need to sell that crap. That's one thing I need to do. A boopsie? Nope. Okay. Can you just go there? Thank you. Go there. And we're going to get rid of that. What is that? Is that the bird making that noise? We're going to run away from all them. And I think we're going to cut down some trees is what we're going to do really fast. Go to this guy and give him this that I don't need. I don't need this. And I'm going to keep that. We're going to keep that one. Say after 40 metabolism. I know. That's what I've heard too. And I'm waiting for it because I'm 38. So, I mean, it's like, it's coming. I'm going to get real dumb one morning. Just wake up and be like, oh, well, that's over with. Yeah, a good party of 3 would be good for some caravans. I'd be down. Because having some guards would be nice. Because that's one problem I have right now. Is like, if someone wants to mess with me, I gotta hope I can take them out. I think we're gonna cut down some trees, though. Right now. I'm gonna get a bunch of wood. And I'm gonna go turn it into... Like, I'm gonna go do carpentry on it. And we're gonna try and get... no, that was like... it was like journeyman, I think. It wasn't even apprentice. Is this even worth? I don't know. Carpentry. Well, I mean, carpentry I could level up with bows and stuff, too. But what's this? Beeswax. I don't know where the hell to get that. Maybe this isn't going to work. I haven't, not yet. Every time there's been a siege, well, I don't know if the siege system is 100% implemented right now or not. I'm not totally sure on that. But every single time I've been online, I've missed like all the wars. I've missed all the big stuff. It always happens whenever I'm at work, it seems. Let's see. I need to figure out what I am going to do. I guess I could go ahead and try this idea. Let's get... Okay, yeah, we're going to try it and see what happens. Oh, no, wait. I don't want to do that. Hold on. Because you can only have so many skills leveled up to so many things. Ugh. Retro raggy. And I was working on apprentice. We may have to just deal with that and buy the parts. Maybe I should buy the parts instead. Because I can do that and not have to earn it. I've only got a gold piece, though. That's the only problem. Although, that was pretty quick. I gotta say, this road bonus, that was pretty fast. Maybe I should just farm up some more glint. And, maybe I should just farm up glint instead. And try and get to where I can do another caravan. That might be the real play. Right now. Ooh, I know. I can get some more quests. Yoink. If there's any up right now. Anyways. These ones are easy. What do you want me to do? 10. Not touching you. Largemouth bass we will do. Basalt we'll do. Eastern hemlock will do. Bluegill will do. Daffodils will do. And we won't touch copper. We will do those things. This will get us a little bit of glint. I don't know how much, but I need that. I don't need you right now. We're going to switch you over to the fishing bag. So the caravan, let me pull up the dude really quick. I'll show you. Since my caravan's the basic one in terms of hauling, I can only hold 3 slots in a row of stuff. So I did one of these ones, the most basic ones, and then one of these ones, the next one up. This basic one, running it from Halcyon to Winstead, the basic one here, that got me 13 silver. And then the middle one, this bigger one here, the uncommon one, that got me 47 silver. So doing a run here and then doing the same exact style run and delivering back here at home, that gave me almost 2 gold. So not too bad. And since it was so much quicker than it used to be, it was a lot more worth it. It was a hell of a lot more worth it. The only downside is that you buy those supplies with glint, so you need glint to be able to get them, which is why I took these. These are a bunch of really easy quests, which I don't think they pay very well. What we got here? Yeah, not really. They don't really pay worth a damn, but they're easy. It's super easy to just get a bunch of bass and bluegill and then go chopping down trees. If they kill. Me as a character, if I get killed, anything that's in my material section of my inventory, I can drop any of that. It's decided randomly, like 25% gets dropped and then 25% of it gets destroyed, which sucks. For your caravan, I've never had it happen and I haven't done it to anyone, so I don't know off the top of my head 100%, but it's the same idea. If they kill you, I think they can take your caravan and they get more money that way. Or they can destroy it and they lose. No, that's not what it is. So what they can do is basically they can threaten you out of it and you can give them the stuff and they get the full value for it. Or they can destroy your caravan and they get some of the value, but they don't get the full amount, but it's kind of like easy money for them in that situation. The really sucky thing is if your caravan gets destroyed, it's actually destroyed. And any parts that you had on it to upgrade it, those are destroyed. Any beasts of burden pulling it, those are destroyed. It 100% wipes it. And so then you have to go and buy a new basic one, which costs 10 silver. And then you have to go and do whatever you had to do to get all your upgrades again. And it's a nightmare if that happens. I haven't had it happen to me yet, thankfully. But it's a nightmare if it does happen, especially at higher levels. And that's the thing, is like caravanning is super high reward with super high risk on top of it. So, but you can make a lot of money doing it. But you gotta, the more you're doing it, the higher the risk you're taking, the more careful you need to be. Although, one thing I could do. So with caravans, the farther you go, the more money you make. And I normally just run a caravan from here to there, and then there to there, and that's all I do is I go back and forth, back and forth. But this is the next closest node. It's got a road that leads all the way there. I could, in theory, see what this one pays. And maybe make even more money by traveling down there. But it's higher risk. There's a lot further to go. But I'm able to move quicker now thanks to the roads. So long as there are roads, I can move quicker. But I can still get killed. And then what do I do? Go for it? I might. We'll see. Trade system between players. You can basically trade wherever you want to between people. You just kind of you click on them. And then you would go up here and pick trade. And it I don't want his name highlighted anymore. All right. And then you would just kind of set what you wanted to, trade. I know there's going to be auctions. I don't think they've been implemented right now. There's also the marketplace. So node towns can set up a marketplace and you can run your own store out of it. And then you can put whatever the hell you want to on it for whatever price. And then so long as the items you're selling are something that people are looking for and your prices are fair, you can sell it that way. That's what I was doing for a while, but then they kind of somewhat fixed the copper shortage we were facing, and copper didn't sell anymore. So, but I think there is going to probably be some kind of auction system of some sort, maybe. But even then, even if there isn't, one thing that's cool about this being a social sandbox is you could just do that if you wanted to. You could literally just in the town be like, hey, I'm going to be running an auction for this thing, and have people shout out prices in general in the chat, and then just run an auction yourself. Which I have a feeling that might be what they end up doing. A lot of the things in this game are kind of built as you can do it, but we're not going to do it for you. You're gonna have to go do it. They've got a lot of things in this game built that way. It's super fun, though. Especially if you like killing time. If you like grindy games, this is definitely the game. I think this game and Ark are going to be my two grindy games from now on, unless something else super amazing comes out. I really need to get back into Ark. I'm thinking about starting my own server on that again. Running my own servers. And I'll start streaming Ark too. I could stream Ark on the days whenever Ashes is down. Of course, all that is just to give me an excuse to play Ark again. Close to 4,000 hours isn't enough. I need more. I need one more bluegill and 4 more bass. Basalt will be super easy. Daffodils will be pretty easy. Hemlock should be easy. There's one done. I need bass. Some of the official servers can be. I haven't played on official in a super long time. The last time I played on an official server with Ark was back when it was just Ark Survival Evolved, way before Ascended dropped. But like the small tribe servers can be really rough with bots and stuff like that. But in my opinion, the best way to play Ark is to do it on some kind of modded server that is run in a good way to make it to where you don't have to worry about bots or whatever. Like one thing I did for a long time is the YouTuber Syntac. I'm a real big fan of his videos, and I used to be part of his Patreon server for a real long time. No bot issues whatsoever that way. Granted, you are, I guess, in a way paying for it because you're paying a Patreon subscription, but it just depends on how hardcore you are into the game, I guess. For me, Ark was an addiction. I love Ark. And now that Ark Ascended has gotten so much added to it, and it's starting to get a little bit closer to what ASE had before it ended, I'm going to have to get back into it and be addicted to it all over again. Because I love me some Ark. Do that and herbalism. Ugh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. There we go. Whoop. Too many clicks. We need to... I know where we're going. I already know where I can get some daffodils and trees. The hemlocks. The salt I'll probably be able to find frickin' everywhere. So. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, AoC is Ark Survival Evolved. That was the original game. And then, you know, now they have, basically Ark 1. And then they did a remake of the game called Ark Survival Ascended. And that's the one that's current and still actively being developed on, since they apparently have decided to never release Ark 2. Which I'm fine with. Ark 2 honestly didn't sound that good to me. I mean, it was probably... if they ever release it, it'll probably be a good game, but it's not the kind of game I want. I don't want a online Souls-like third-person over-the-shoulder game. Although I guess technically with just that little bit. MU online, yes. I was never really big on it, but yeah, I remember it. The only online game that I was super hardcore into back in the day was Ultima Online. I was a menace on Ultima Online. My sole purpose was to ruin economies in that game. What the hell is that thing? Oh, we're not going. Well, no, I could probably take him. I could probably take him. He doesn't seem like he's that tough. I don't know what he's doing out here. Seems lost to me. I think his AI's broken too. Sorry about this, buddy. I kind of feel bad, but I don't, because you just stood there and let that happen to you, so it's kind of your own fault. I know. UA was so good. All I did in that game, and I'll never understand to this day, I'll never understand why this is what I decided to do. All I did in that game was I went out and tamed mounts, and then I went back in the town and sold them. And I undercut every other merchant. I was a bastard about it. But that's what I did. I loved it. I was just hustling freaking horses and the... God, what were they called? I can't remember now. The freaking, like, lizard ostrich looking ones. That's all I did. And the one time I ever did anything different, I'll never forget it. It was like the lesson I needed to teach me about playing online was other people. I went with someone to another server, like with the intention of doing some kind of like, we were going to go over there and train, I think is what it was. We were going to try and level up to be able to tame dragons or something. And, I don't know. I mean, this is shaping up to be somewhat similar, at least in vibe, if nothing else. Because Albion's really good too. I just slammed my desk. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. If I had to make a guess, and this is just purely a guess, I think it's just because like those kind of games like Ultima Online and stuff are just seen as very niche nowadays. I mean, you can get a huge player base on them if you do it right, but they're not quite as... Why are there all these jerks over here? I just want to cut flowers. It's just not as, I guess, marketable as something like WoW that's so much more casual. Or at least can be casual, I guess I should say. Oh, that other bear's going to come over here and ruin my life, isn't he? Yep. I wasn't ready for you. That's okay. I actually got something for you, bear, if you want to come over here. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake, Bear. I'm sorry. Why are there so many jerks? All I want is these flowers. You know what? You're not worth it. Yeah. I don't like Fortnite. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but it's not for me. I like first-person shooters if I'm going to play first-person shooters. Whoa. Hello? Oh my god, there's a rabbit now? That is fantastic. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, they're gone. Okay. That was random. Yeah, no, if I'm going to play a shooter game, I want it to be a first-person shooter. I like slightly more realistic first-person shooters. That's kind of the vibe of FPS I like more. You know, look, it's an otter. Yeah, Counter-Strike's okay. My only issue with something like Counter-Strike is mostly like I don't know, it's a little bit too competitive, I guess. Like, I feel like it's kind of hard to play Counter-Strike competitively, or not competitive, but casually, and not have people, like, want to complain about how good you're playing in terms of, like, efficiency or some other crap. I really don't play very many shooters anymore, but a lot of times, I'll just go ahead and play frickin' PUBG. You know, it's super basic. It's not even that good in a lot of ways, but it scratches that itch the way I want it to. I wouldn't have minded playing Escape from Tarkov, but I'm not exactly super thrilled with their frickin' pricing system that they've got on their game. I don't know. It just doesn't vibe right. I need to mine 20 basalt. I refuse to accept it. It is true, and I refuse to accept it. It's just that these youngins out here with their aim assist and their macros and nonsense. That's the problem. It's not me. It's definitely not me. No, the real problem. No, let's be honest. The real problem isn't that we're too old and our reflexes suck. It's that we don't have time to practice. It's like, yeah, sure, kid. I could be amazing at this game too if I could play it for frickin' 40 hours a week. You know, or more. It's like, but I'm sorry. I have to pay my own rent. So 40 hours of my life per week is spent doing crap I don't want to do. That's the real problem. In my job, on my days that I work, by the time I get home, it's like, well, I have enough time to eat dinner, and then I gotta go to bed. We have jobs. Should I go into some kind of nonsensical rant about what a real job is, like a boomer? Oh, there's a fire here. That's cool. I just want the flowers. I am a delivery driver. So I spend 10 hours a day driving all over the frickin' place just to throw a package at somebody's door. Ooh, a ruby I don't need, but I really want. Yoink. I don't look like one. Why is it because I'm not weathered and turned into like leather yet by the sun? A graphic design. Hey, I'll take it. I have more of an interest in that stuff anyways. I have been a little bit of everything, Adam. You are definitely correct. I have done everything from starting out as a cashier. I have been a manager. I've done delivery jobs, cable installation. I should have cut these flowers too. I have, God, what else have I done? I ran an adult store at one point. Why am I forgetting my other jobs? That's funny. Maybe it's because they all just blurred together. Oh, I did computer repair for a little bit, as well as running e-sales. That was stupid. I feel like everyone in our age group has basically done every single thing there is to do retail-wise, because we kind of got screwed, and it's like retail's all we can frickin' do half the time. I don't know about you. I was raised by boomers, and so I was fed the story about, like, you know, doing good grades, and you can get a job by a firm handshake and the cut of your jib and stuff like that. 7 years of Walmart? Yeah. Oh, I also did, I've done automotive repair too. That reminded me. I probably shouldn't click into the mic. I'm sorry. I've worked for Walmart for a total of 5 years, I think, but like divided in half. Yeah, it was good seeing you, Adam. Yeah, I did. I was an auto tech at Walmart for a little bit, and then I quit. And then a decade later, I went back to be a service writer for them, and then do overnight stocking. And then I was like, I hate Walmart, and I left. Okay. I need one more flower, and then we can stop touching flowers. And then we need to get our basalt and our trees. And a frog just spawned in front of me. Nice. Okay, where am I? I need to go that way, basically. Yeah, I didn't do I worked nights at Walmart, at least specifically. I worked nights for them for I think about a year and a half or so. Like give or take. And I mean, in terms of like night shift, I really like night shift. Not a big fan of Walmart, no. But it was fine. It was boring. That was my main problem with it more than anything else, you know. I'd get to work at, God, would I go in there at 10, I think? And the place would be an absolute, complete... What do you mean I don't have enough room for it? Oh, I see. All right, let's change this out to my hunting bag. And we'll do that. There we go. Yeah, the place would be an absolute disaster. Yeah, I'd spend the next, 8 hours of my life fixing it and putting crap up on shelves, and then I'd come in the next day and it would be an absolute disaster again. I just got bored of it. Plus, I mean, those Walmart pay suck too. That's definitely a problem with them. Problem with any corporation, really. This is true. This is true. It does cover the bills. At least most of them, if you're, you know, smart with your money. Which, I mean, you know, I've done so many different dumb jobs over the years. Like, I'm a firm believer that there's no shame in any game kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what the job is. You know, if you can tolerate doing it and you decide it's fair to you, then whatever you're doing to, you know, be happy or to just take care of your bills is a good thing. I'm a firm believer of that. So yeah, no shame in the game of anything, but I do wish that corporations would take the greed down a couple notches and just go ahead and pay us like a proper amount of money. That'd be kind of nice. I feel like we're in the wrong era or timeline or something for that, though. I need to break 15 more of these bad boys. Yeah, this is true. I don't know, man. The only problem with it, though, is that, like, sometimes I feel like we're in Sims, and the person who's playing us is having a breakdown in high school right now. I feel like that's what's wrong with our timeline. But it's okay. It's whatever. Honestly, when things are rough, you can still have a good time if you just make the best of what you can. Focus on the stuff that you can take care of. Provide, you know, obviously within reason. But where's my cat? Look at him. This hill's not cooperating with me to show off his face. There it is. I love him. I would kill for this cat. I have killed for this cat, actually. I don't really want to fight you. I need more basalt. Which is a weird thing to say, because basalt's usually so common. No. So when it comes to your mounts, they are in your items tab. I've got a backup in case my one dies. But anything in your items tab cannot be dropped. And the same goes for your gear. Anything that you have equipped cannot be dropped unless you have corruption. If you get any corruption, you'll start potentially losing more of your stuff. And when corruption is super high, you start dropping actual gear. But the only way to get corruption is by killing other players. So you can easily avoid that situation. But the only thing you can ever drop is stuff that is going to be stored in here. Anything that the game considers a material. So like, you know, fish, wood, flowers, rocks, stone, gems, animal poop, carcasses, you know, anything along those lines. I haven't, oh, are you talking about what I was saying that I killed for this, for my cat? Where am I? Okay, I know where I am. If you're talking about when I said that I have killed for this cat, that was more just me being silly. There was a dude in the road. I didn't kill anybody. Oh! I know what you're talking about now. That what was it called? Like a sighted sentry or a sighted stalker or something like that. No, that was an NPC. There are some human NPCs in the game, not just like animals or whatever. Yeah, that was just some random NPC dude that I don't even know why he was there. That's not like a normal spawn point for them guys. Ugh, I'm going the wrong way. Is that more basalt? It is. It's a little baby basalt. And there's a wolf. He's got brainworms. Let's get rid of the cat. Take care of Mr. Wolfie. Bad dog. Sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your life, Mr. Wolf. Where'd your poop go? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Whoop, wrong button. Oh, I know where I am now. I haven't come down here since it became winter in the game, so... Oh, what? Is there a sapphire? Oh, yeah, I can't mine sapphire. I don't know why I got excited about that. I'm not good enough to mine sapphire. Bad dog. Thank you for that. Ow. There we go. Gotta break this. I need 7 more after this one. Dude, there's a lot of wolves here. Holy crap. I think they've added more monsters in this game. I don't remember it being quite this populated the last time I was here. No, wolf. You can attack me when I'm ready for you. Like now. You want to come over here? Nice. Sorry, wolves. It's not my fault. I don't think... Ooh, a tameable raven. Do I even have room for a tame? I do. I got plenty of room. What am I talking? I'm going to pet this raven to death. And then I'll have its carcass in my pocket. Get petted. Thank you. What's this? I do need Eastern Hemlock. But I have a problem. I got a problem. Because I don't have any room. Put that right there. Do that. Do this. Do that. And do this. I'm going to switch that over to lumberjacking. Oh, cool. You're from the UK? That's awesome. As for how he's treating us in the U.S., bad. It's a nightmare over here right now. I don't know how much, like, what happens here is actually, like, actively talked about and shared on news programs and stuff in the UK or, you know, anywhere else in the world. But it's not good. Well, I mean, unless I'm behind on the news, yes, in a way. He's reopening Guantanamo Bay, from what I heard, which is less than ideal, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're doing that. I mean, a lot of the stuff that's going on right now with the migrants and, you know, everything else, it's rough. It's rough. We'll put it that way. But I mean, you know, I guess what I'm gonna do for now. I'm just gonna hope something changes. And until then, I am going to kind of do like I mentioned and focus on the things I can do something about, which is mostly just play video games. Yeah, I do too. I appreciate it. Listen, if you want to adopt me or something, I can clean. I don't know if that's enough for a visa, but but yeah. It's chilly. Oh, this bird's ruining my life. And now he's dead. Chopping. How many of these do I need total? Oh, I need to chop down 20 of them. Gross. I knew you were going to do it, bird. If I had room, I could probably go tame a cat, but I don't have any room, and I don't need the cat. Get these chopped up. Actually, I could probably clear out some of my room if I would just turn in my fish. I didn't think about that. How are things going in the UK right now? It's in January. I mean, what's the weather like in January where you're at? Do you guys actually have like a real winter still, or is it just wet? Because that's what it is here. It's just kind of chilly and wet. Chop, chop, chop. I need to get a couple more of these down. Ugh, so many. Luckily, this is a good spot for these trees. That raven ain't real. That's fun. Yeah, we're having the same issue with inflations and crap. I mean, I guess it could be worse, maybe, in theory. But I don't know. This is the darkest timeline. That's all I know. I'm just going to pull a Nero and fiddle while it burns. Or, I guess, stream, technically. Ooh, it's tameable. I'm going to pet it to death. I don't need to, but I want to. This is a distraction. I don't need to be petting this bird to death. But I did. I need 8 more of these trees. There's a couple more up here usually. There's also usually cats up here. But we're not going to mess with any kitties if we see them. I don't have room for them. Yoink. Is this a tree I need? That's not a real tree. That's not a real tree yet. Rip. This one's real. Right? Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about games, is it's just a break. Unless you worry about problems that you can actually solve. You know what I mean? Get up there. Is this the tree I need? It is. Chop it down. Kill it. Kill nature. Hey, that guy's coming up here looking for cats, I bet. Don't worry, buddy. If any cats spawn, they're all yours. I'm not going to touch them. I got to go over here to get out of this. No, don't fall down the mountain. All right, fine. We'll fall down the mountain. Who cares? There we go. Just to climb back up. The cats, the palace cats, they are, as far as I know, they don't ever spawn as a hostile creature. But like around here, you'll find them where they can be tamed. Like how that raven just a few minutes ago, it had that little like circular symbol under its name. Anytime you see a creature with that, that means that you can tame it. And you just have to kind of go to a place where they might be. Like this right here, on that bluff right there, 3 cats will spawn from time to time, and you can pet them, and they'll go. You'll be able to get them. The cool thing about the palace cats too is that with some creatures, like wolves, for example, when you pet them, hey, there's one right over there. There's that guy right there on that bluff. That's a palace cat just chilling on a bluff that you can't get to unless you're a mage. But like stuff like wolves, when you try and tame them, they can come out as a tameable creature, or they can come out as a carcass. Palace cats always come out as tameable, which is really nice. Hey, there's one right here, actually. Speak of the little furry devil. Yeah, there he is. Do I have room? Can I make room? I can do that and that. I could do this like so. So that little symbol right there over their name, that means they're a tameable one. And if you find them, you just pet them. No, at least not right now. The ravens just become carcasses, which is this guy right here. And then you can chop them up for meat, or you can get like feathers and stuff like that to use for crafting purposes. But if they come into your inventory like this, that means it's actually tameable. And so from here, I could go to a town and see if I could tame that. And there would be a 50% chance that it would come out as a beast of burden, which means it can only pull a caravan, or it could come out as a mount that you can ride. And so I spent a lot of time taming them. I probably tamed like, I don't know. I probably easily tamed 20 of them. And I started trying to turn them into mounts, and I kept getting beast of burdens. And to go away, bad dog. Thank you for the glint, though. Yoink. Hey, look at that. I'll pet this raven to death. I'm getting sidetracked. I need to finish getting these stupid trees. Pet the raven, I said. Is this raven not actually here, or what? There we go. I just need to stand next to him, right? one more pet, and you're dead. I'm sorry, Mr. Raven. Nice. I need more tree. Go away. Did not ask for your opinion, buddy. Can't go in there. I need more trees to cut down. I don't know if any more of them spawn around here. Fir trees. Doesn't really look like it. Oh, bad dog. Nice. Ooh, there's some more. I missed these somehow. It's not real. That's why I missed it. Chop this bad boy down. That puts me at 3 more. And here they are. Never mind. You're not real. You are, though. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. False alarm. Not going to sneeze after all. Great success. Oh, there's one more. Nope, not you. You. I need one more of these stupid trees. Just one more. After this one. That is. There's none down there, is there? No, of course not. Am I stuck now? Crap. All right. Down we go. Get my cat. Call the cats. That way we can get back up there quick. I need just one more, and that will be awesome. And then I can switch gears to get basalt, which actually is right here. All the basalt I could ever want. Basalt's super common. So, like, normally it sucks finding basalt, but in situations like this, it's nice. I couldn't loot it. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and complete all commissions. There we go. That should have... I still can't collect it? Hey, Patchy, what's up, buddy? I don't need it. It's fine.
What's up, Patchy? You got a problem, buddy? Is that what it is? Yeah? Can you give me just a few more minutes? Huh?
Just give me a couple more minutes, Patchy. I just need to cut down one more tree and break 4 more rocks, okay?
Does that sound good? Yeah? Does that sound good, buddy? Yeah? Yeah. Good boy.
It's so weird not having any space in my inventory. I'm usually super weird about like micromanaging my inventory so I don't ever run out of space. I didn't do that this time though. Nice. And break this one. Nice. All right, I just need to cut down one more of these stupid trees, and we have gotten all these little quests done. Let's see if we can find one more fir tree. That is actually reachable. Let's go looking over here. Bad dog. Shoot him. Thank you. Is there just these stupid, ugly oaks down here? Sure looks like it. Do. What's this? Is this one? No, I think that's an oak. Here we go. Ugh. And, ups a daisy. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, you are evil. I will cut this tree down, I swear. No, that's Western. I don't need Western. You got it, dude? What level are you? Oh, you got it. I have not. I've thought about trying some of the air classes just to see how they feel, but when it comes to games that operate off of these kind of mechanics where you have like your tanks and your healers and your DPS and what have you, I'm pretty much always a DPS guy. So I was pretty set on this class from the get-go. I want to try some of the other ones though, just to see. Like, I'm kind of interested in how tank plays. And I'm also interested in Ranger a little bit. But, oh, didn't mean to do that. No, go away, bird. But I'm also, I really wouldn't mind playing a mage. Where am I? Oh, I was going the right way. The main reason why I haven't, though, is because I usually play solo. And some classes are a little fragile if you're solo. Go away, kitty cat. Although, that being said, Cleric is fantastic solo from what I've heard. I didn't realize I had all that. Holy crap. Yeah, from what I've heard, Cleric is super good solo because you can actually heal yourself faster than things can kill you as a Cleric. Which is pretty nifty. I'm just going to go ahead and sell all this stuff. I don't really need it right now. I can always get more if I wanted it. Except for the rubies. We're keeping the rubies. And we're keeping the fish, too. Okay. I think I am going to run... Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, you don't do any damage. That's the trade-off with Cleric. Clerics can heal themselves and others, but Clerics can pretty much self-heal faster than almost anything can kill them. But they do the least amount of damage of any class in the game. So, I mean, there's your issue. You'll be in for super long fights with stuff because your enemy will take forever to die even though you can't die. What's really going to be interesting is here soon we're getting a new class. They're going to be adding in rogues, which ought to be really interesting. And then sometime after May, they're going to be adding the summoner class in, which will be really interesting as well. Because I think we only have roughly half the classes that are going to be in the game. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really interesting. That, and also one thing that's really cool is they haven't put it in the game yet, but later on, when you get to level 25, you will be able to decide on a subclass. And you can pick any of the other classes in the game to subclass, and then you can basically do multi-classing and start building like a lot more customized classes based on your play style. That's going to be really cool. But they also, whenever you do that, it does create a new class, so to speak. So like the one I know off the top of my head is if you are a tank and then you pick summoner as your subclass, you become like a brood warden or something like that. And what happens is that you're able to summon like beetles and wear them as armor in combat and stuff. So it sounds super cool. Or you could just like double down on the class you already have. So like if you're a mage, you can subclass into mage, and that'll turn you into an archmage. So super cool. There's gonna be lots of cool customizing in this game. I mean, there's already a decent amount, and there's going to be even more as it continues in development. I know, Patchy, I know. Let me get to town. Let me get to town, buddy. It is. It's a really cool game. It, you know, kind of like I was mentioning earlier, you definitely have to be into grindy games. You have to be into games that are kind of time sinks. But if you like that kind of stuff, it's a hell of a good game. Because, like, this is the map right now. That's all we have. Wow, it got dark in the game. Holy crap. And that is roughly, I think it's like 55 kilometers of in-game space. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to pee, I think. Or he just wants attention, because now he's sleeping next to me. But yeah, we've got like 55 kilometers of playable space in the game at the moment. And if I remember correctly, when the game is finished, it's going to be something like 1,200 kilometers of playable space. For all intents and purposes, they're making a literal globe that will all be up like playable areas that you can go to. It's going to be sick. And there's no fast travel, too. That's a fun thing. There is no fast travel whatsoever in the game. So if you want to go someplace, you got to hoof it. Which is simultaneously cool and also, you know, a time sink. Give or take, yeah. So far, they have pretty much nailed their roadmap every step of the way for development. So the current projections are Alpha 2 is going to run for about a year, maybe a year and a half. And then after that, there's going to be Beta 1 and Beta 2. And those both are going to run for about half a year, maybe a year. And then the game's going to launch. So what we're looking at is more than likely about a year and a half to 2 years of playing the game before it's actually launched and considered complete, which is pretty cool. That's why, like, at least for me, the $100, well, it was $120 for the Alpha 1 key, but the $100 for the Alpha key, for me at least, it was reasonable, because, you know, for $100 I'm getting to play this game for 2 years, and when it launches I'll get a month of game time for free, or included, I guess, not necessarily in free. So, you know, when you look at that versus your average $15 subscription price for a game, you know, it came out, at least for me, to be a deal. You know, everyone's mileage will vary, though. Plus, it's cool. I get to say I was part of the development process for this game, at least by turning in Ember store. Well, I'm not sure what do you mean by with Ember store? I'm drawing a streamer brain blank moment where like I feel like I should know what that is, but I'm also dumb. That was the jump button. That's not what I meant to push. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And that's not what I wanted you to do. Oopsie-daisy. That's what I wanted you to do. And we're going to put you there. Put you there. There we go. There we go. Me likey. Do I have any common poop in here? I don't. That's weird. I guess I was selling the poop. Well, that goes there. I need to organize this again. Jeez, this is awful. To do kitty cat and some rubies. Nice. Oh, yeah, sorry. I knew I should have known what you were talking about. My brain just shut down. I haven't I'll be 100% real. I haven't even looked. I'm pretty sure that there is some stuff on there. But you, as of right now, I think you access it through their website. There's no way to access it through the game. But yeah, no, that's that right there, that package, that kind of sums it up, you know, in terms of like why I think it was a good value. I mean, it's so much. And what's cool too is they're never going to do like anything pay to win. So like all the stuff in the Ember store is going to be like cosmetic stuff. And one thing that Steven, the game director, has said is that the stuff that you can buy with real money, the cosmetics you can buy with real money in the Ember shop, aren't even going to be their coolest or most exclusive or what have you skins in the game. So they, you know, you could buy a cool looking skin in the shop, but there's going to be ways to earn skins that are even more interesting looking in the game. So I think that's really cool too, is like they're really trying to make it to where anything that you get in this game, you feel a sense of accomplishment because you got it. Because like with this, I'll tell you, like just getting to the next level can feel like a sense of accomplishment. You can get this sense of accomplishment from it. Because like I'm level 13, working my way towards level 14. I need 350,000 experience total to get to level 14. And most of the enemies that I can defeat on my own at best give me maybe 1,000 experience. So it's definitely a grind, but by the time you reach that next level, I mean, you feel good about like being like, holy shit, I'm level 10 now, or I'm level 15, or, you know, what have you. Yeah, it's super cool. It's definitely super, super cool. And we'll ignore all that for now. Oh, you know what I need to do before I forget? I need to fix my tools. And yoink. There we go. Get everything repaired. Cool beans. I got that point in my bow I need to spend. Mostly just because I don't want to right now. I don't mind playing with people I know, but I don't really like teaming up with randoms and having to rely on game chat to be able to, figure out what we're doing. Um, it's funny, like anytime I play a MMO, I want to play by myself, even though like the point to MMOs is to play with other people. But I just haven't. More than anything, that I just haven't really done it that much yet. I've spent most of my time just kind of goofing around and stuff. That and like, I'm not super duper into raids necessarily. The artisan stuff is what I was really interested in, but I have kind of hit a wall there where like I keep needing other stuff to be able to do it. So I'm probably going to start doing raids with other people at some point here soon, just to go ahead and level up further and maybe get some better gear. Because right now my only real way of getting good gear is to buy it, and that's expensive. Everything costs multiple gold pieces, and I'm doing good to get a gold piece still. So I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of change if I actually want to get anywhere.
Okay, Patch. Okay. Okay, just 1 second, buddy.
Alrighty, my puppy dog is demanding attention, so I think I am gonna go ahead and go for the day. I really appreciate you stopping in, Tracy, and talking to me and giving me the follow. That was really cool of you. And I hope to see you again on my next stream. Right now, with my work schedule and all that, I generally am going to be streaming probably Mondays and Thursdays. But I might also have like a random Tuesday stream or something like that. So yeah, I had fun too. I'm glad you were here. But I will go ahead and see you later, and I hope that you have yourself a good night, buddy.